So Emacs is full of discoveries put together. Likewise, being an Emacs user, so every second day I found something which I don't know or haven't found before. So likewise, I stumble upon one particular thing from one particular package, which is basically in Crux. Take a web page URL and turn it into a org mode buffer so you can read it. Essentially, the page supposed to have mostly dominated with text, so it will be easier to parse, but the package maintainer keep a tool which basically convert a web page into a org mode with appropriate heading so you can read it inside Emacs. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you, and I'll show you the package, who written it and where you can find it. I found it useful, so that's why I'm making this video. So hold on to your horse. So let me go to my Emacs client. This is running on terminal as usual. I have one particular URL which I have copied in the Emacs skill ring. So I'm going to open it on EWW, which is a default browser inside Emacs. MetaS, MetaW. Look at the bottom of the screen. It is prompting me for the URL or keyword, so I'm going to paste the URL what I have copied from my kill ring, which is basically read line related stuff. If I open that, this is opening in EWW browser inside Emacs. So this is a web page which is dominated by text, and EWW is best viewed basically for the web page which is having text dominated. Okay, so now for this is a web page. Instead of saving it, some of them might save it as a org buffer or org file, so they can refer it back later or put it in a note. Instead of URL, you can put a org file link to your note so you can refer it back. So there is a tool which you could be using. Control. So org. So the package org web tool provides several functions. Like you can see, look at the mini buffer. So it helps you to archival view, it helps you to attach, it helps you to. So this is the where my cursor is highlighted. You can see org web tool read URL as org. That's what I said in the very beginning in the. So it basically transforms into a web page taking an URL to an org file or org buffer, which you could save and refer back to some other places. Okay, it has got other function too, which I'm not going to tell, which I'm leaving it for you to explore. Okay, if you find it useful, give back the credit where it deserves. Okay, so if I'm on this particular URL or web page on the top of the Emacs screen you are seeing, as I mentioned, so my cursor is highlighted on a particular command, org web tool read URLs as org. If I press enter on it, just give it a second. See, bang, it just transformed into a org buffer with appropriate heading. It basically extract out the reading content from the web page and turning it into a simple org buffer. Now you can easily save this buffer as a file and refer it back to several other places. pretty simple, right? And extremely useful probably. That's why it's catch my eyes. Nice, nifty feature. Okay, so one single command you need to run, and that is this command in the very first one, org web tool read URL as org. As I mentioned, this package, let me show you the package. So basically transforming URL content into a org buffer in Crux. Okay, so let me show you the package. Org web, see, look at the bottom of the screen, org web tool, which is having a dependency of org web track. Okay, so if I press enter, I'll look at the right hand side buffer, and it shows where you can find this particular package. It is written by Adam Potter, and you could find the URLs and all this stuff. I think this package provides handful of functionality which might be entice the people who are having an inclination to stay inside Emacs for a longer period of time instead of taking advantage of the other specified tool made for this kind of task. Okay, so this is a nice ad if you are having that kind of workflow and wanted to stay inside Emacs. You could take advantage of this particular package. If you find it useful, return back the compliment to the fellow who have written it. Okay, so I thought to bring it up for the people who are curious. I hope it will be useful for some people. Thanks for watching.